Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It's XRP Tiff here, back with another video. And today is April Fool's Day, so there are a lot of April Fool's news going around. So don't be tricked by a lot of things that's going on in this marketplace and in this space. However, this is some news concerning XRP. Right now, the coin market cap, we're at a $1.9 trillion as far as the market cap, and cryptocurrencies are going up and up. I believe the last video we were at about 9,044 total cryptocurrencies. Right now we're at 9,093. I believe by the next time that I record, it's going to be over 10,000 different cryptocurrencies. And we know that this case against Ripple is going to be one of many cases against a lot of these cryptocurrencies in this space. And once regulatory clarity comes in, a lot of these cryptocurrencies unfortunately will diminish. They will go away. So right now, XRP is trading at about 0.579 cents, 0.5793 cents. It just changed right as I'm showing you guys this video. However, this video I wanted to bring out some news that was posted on Julia Chatterley's page. She had an interview with the CEO of Ripple himself, Brad Garlinghouse, and so I thought this was huge. Here it says, and this is Brad's words: Ripple and I have been more transparent than anyone else in the crypto industry, about our activity. CEO B. Garlinghouse says the SEC is wrong on the facts and on the law. I find a certain irony with bringing a lawsuit against us personally. And this is just part one of what he said. So let's just take a look at this, guys. If you hadn't looked at this, this is definitely something that you want to pay attention to.
Okay, it's been a busy quarter for the blockchain-based payment network Ripple. It's fighting a lawsuit with the United States regulators over whether the digital token XRP used to facilitate payments is a security rather than an asset. A security, of course, faces greater regulation. It's parted ways with remittance giant MoneyGram, but left the door open to a future relationship, and it's signing deals in Asia with a stake in a cross-border payment hub. Brad Garlinghouse is the CEO of Ripple and joins us now. Wow, Brad, you've been busy. Let's talk about the lawsuit first. You've been very vocal about fighting this, why you see it as an attack on the industry rather than just on Ripple. But let's talk contingency plans. What happens if this lawsuit is lost by Ripple and yourselves? What will it mean for the network?
Well, good morning, Julia, and happy April Fool's Day. But as you've already pointed out in your show this morning, topics like these are definitely not a joke. We take this suit very seriously. The good news has been that people like Mary Jo White, the former chair of the SEC, has come out and said that she views this as dead wrong. I think the SEC is wrong on the facts, they're wrong on the law. I think we will prevail. But as you say, there is a chance, of course, that the court system does not go that direction. The good news for Ripple is we've continued to sign customers. We've signed over 20 new financial institutions around the world as customers since the SEC filed their lawsuit. And I think we'll continue to see the network grow very rapidly in non-U.S. customers. The challenge is this drives blockchain innovation and crypto activity outside the U.S., which I don't think is in the interest of the United States in any way.
Can you operate going forward, though, without XRP? I mean, you and I have discussed in the past using alternatives, being operable with alternatives. Is that the solution in the United States, if necessary?
That certainly could be part of the solution. I think there is a certain strangeness that the SEC has kind of picked winners here. It said that Bitcoin is not a security. It said that Ether is not a security. But really everything else, I think, is kind of at risk, particularly given what they have done in the filing the lawsuit against Ripple. But we could do that. We've always thought about our product as how do we solve a customer's problem first and foremost, and I think that has served our growth. And it's a reason why we have seen so much activity now, billions and billions of dollars of transactions across RippleNet, our network for payments.
A lot of the XRP holders that I've spoken to are upset about the personal aspect of this claim too, and that the SEC says you sold millions of dollars worth of XRP while making ambitious statements about Ripple's progress. Brad, how do you respond to those allegations? Could you have been more transparent? It's okay to diversify holdings into other things. You just need to be more transparent.
I'm really looking forward to the facts coming out in the court case. This is something I haven't commented on publicly because the wheels of justice kind of move slowly, and I think it's important that we get the facts out. We've heard one side of the story from the SEC, In fact, I think as the facts come out, what we'll find is that Ripple and I have been as more transparent than anyone else in the crypto industry about our activity, about what we're doing. And so, again, I find a certain irony that the SEC would bring a lawsuit against us, particularly personally, because what they're saying is that not just that we should have known and we've acted in bad faith, when the SEC themselves haven't really said, well, they know for sure that XRP is a security. In their own court filings, they've said that the court will determine that, which of course brings a contradiction that if the court's going to determine that, how could I personally have known that the SEC would view XRP as a security?
So you're saying, I have nothing to hide, Ripple has nothing to hide, effectively bring it on.
Absolutely, Julia. I mean, as you know, and you and I have spoken a number of times, given your expertise in this segment, and Ripple has for years been incredibly transparent with our quarterly markets report about what we're doing with our XRP, and we've really asked the industry as a whole. I mean, if the crypto industry as a whole wants to be mature, I think that level of transparency is needed.
You know, the painful part of this is the lack of clarity, the lack of regulatory clarity that you have now in the United States, even as you're doing things in other countries. Do you think in this period there's a risk that the progress that's being made in places like decentralized finance or a global stablecoin perhaps as a window of opportunity to overtake what you're trying to do with your payment network? Is that a risk, to your point about suppressing certain parts of the market and innovation?
Yeah, I mean, look, you are absolutely right that the lack of clarity and lack of certainty affects the whole industry. And I think that's what Ripple is experiencing, and the SEC filed another lawsuit earlier this week. And so I think here in the United States, the industry has the risk of falling behind. But I don't think, at the end of the day, what Ripple's solving is a cross-border payments problem. And we are working with some of it, and certainly speaking to many central banks around the world about some of the stablecoin initiatives for central bank-issued digital currencies. And we actually think that's actually helpful to what Ripple is doing in solving a cross-border payments problem. Ultimately, we saw the Obama administration be clear that XRP is viewed as a currency, and we think we'll actually end up there, hopefully, as a new administration comes into the SEC.
Man, that was huge. So pretty much Brad is saying, bring it on, SEC. Like, show us what you got, because we've yet to see, any findings of showing that Ripple or XRP is a security or a registered security. And Brad has a complete valid point when he says that SEC, if you're going to bring the case and you still can't say, 100% clarity that you believe that XRP is a security, you say that the courts is going to decide that. Well, if the courts is going to decide it, how would Brad have known previously, Brad and Ripple, or the leadership at Ripple, how would they have known that XRP would be deemed as a security? They wouldn't have. I can't wait to see these findings as far as when we see how Bitcoin and both Ether gotten their determinations. And so I'm kind of waiting and excited at the same time for Gary Gensler, all hail our new leader, right? Because I know they're going to confirm him and finalize. It's just that they've been pushing it back, and I really think they're just kind of pushing this case back, or kicking the can down the road, so to speak, so they can get some things in place and benefit. I really think they're trying to set up the CBDCs and the banks and different things like that, and so they can get as much of their hands on XRP as possible. And then I also think that this case is really about not even future sales. It's really about, I believe it's about escrow and what they're going to do with the billions of XRP that are still locked away in escrow. So until my next video, guys, this is just something that I wanted to try to hop on and show you guys that, hey, we're strong in this lawsuit. And by we, I mean Ripple and XRP. I find myself being a Ripple XRP enthusiast. And I truly believe that they're doing everything on the up and up. They're being completely transparent. And so I really think that we're going to win this thing at the end of the day. So until my next video, guys, stay woke. Bye.